Hi guys, it's me again. So we're gonna be solving trigonometric equations, but today we're gonna have a special guest. Can you come and say hi? Hi. So hopefully he has good questions for today. So for today we're gonna be using the Pythagorean and identities formulas and the double angle formulas. So as you can see here, I have sine x and I have cosine to the second power x. So there are two different trigonometric functions. And also I don't have parentheses like the ones that we did before. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the Pythagorean identity of cosine squared x to change in terms of sine x. So as you can see, I change cosine squared x by 1 minus sine squared x using the Pythagorean identities. So now I have all my terms in sine. So now I'm gonna change this negative sign is gonna be, I'm gonna do distributive with this negative sign. So doing distributive, this becomes -1 and this becomes plus sine squared x plus 4. So I'm gonna add the common terms and I'm gonna take this 4 sine x to the side. So I leave the sine squared x, this one is positive, goes negative, minus 4 sine x, and then I just add -1 plus 4, and that is 3. So now I'm gonna factor. So I can write this as x squared minus 4x plus 3, and two numbers that multiply positive 3 and adding -4, so that is -1 and -3. Now I'm going to substitute the x by my trigonometric identity, that is my trigonometric function, I'm sorry, that is sine. So sine x minus 1 equals 0, so sine x equals 1, and here sine x equals 3. So this one, no solution, because it's not on the range. It's not of the range between -1 and 3, and where sine of x is 1, sine of x is 1 in the 90-degree angle. So this is 90 degree, and x equals pi over 2. Remember your answers in radians. Now for this problem we're going to be using the double angle formulas. Check very well the double angle formulas. You see there are three formulas for double angle of cosine of 2x. So we're going to be using the one that have cos because we have everything in the same term. We don't have to use the sine and cosine. So do you see, I use cosine of 2x, I substitute by 2 cosine square x minus 1. So in order I have all my terms in cos, I cannot change it to sine because I will have two different trigonometric functions. Here I have the same trigonometric function, that is cosine. So now I just put it in order. Is 2 cosine square x plus cosine square minus 1 equals 0. So this is the same as 2x squared plus x minus 1 equal to 0. And then I factor. So I factor this expression, is 2x minus 1 times x plus 1. And I just substitute the x by the cosines, and we're going to solve both parentheses. So I equal to 0, and solve for x, so I have cosine x equals 1/2, and I equal to 0, cos x plus 1, solve for 0, and that is -1. So cosine x is -1 right here, because the coordinate is -1, 0. So this is x equals 180 degrees, and in radians this is x equals pi. Now for the cosine equals 1/2, the x is 1 and the r 2, so the triangle is 60 degree. So I have to find in which quadrants x is positive. X is positive in quadrants 1 and 4, so 60 degree and 60 degree. So my answer is going to be 60 and 300. And if I convert to radians, this is pi over 3, and x equals 5 pi over 3. So this equation have 3 answers. So any questions?
Yes, me. So are we gonna use double angle formulas too?
Yes, you will.
You are so complicated.
Hey, don't complain and just solve the classwork.